Happy New Year, everybody, and welcome to Mouse Quiz, our January 1st New Year's Day edition. We thought with all the holiday festivities going on tonight that it might be a little bit of a fun thing to do a kid show today. So that's what we're doing. And we've bumped the time back from our normal 9 o'clock start time to 3 p.m. so that we could have our smaller members of the family. We have a lot of families that actually play together and they watch on YouTube, but we wanted them to come back in and co-host a round tonight. The kids were really excellent questions tonight. I did look at them all tonight, and if you're used to a hard kid night because they write really stumpers, I think you're going to enjoy these questions tonight. It's going to be a lot of fun. So let's welcome to our show our co-host Derek. Hey Derek, how you doing tonight?
Doing well tonight.
Yeah, tonight, today. I guess it's tonight someplace.
Yeah, it's 5 o'clock somewhere, so it has to be night. So, you know.
Yeah, well, you know what? We've had a lot of comments from people as well that are our UK listeners of the podcast and that kind of thing saying, hey, could you do this a little bit earlier? So we're doing one a little bit earlier just for them to see if they can tune in and play because they're about 5-6 hours ahead of us. And let's welcome onto the show tonight our first guest quiz writer, Holland. Hey, Holland, how are you?
Good.
Good deal. Now, what have you wrote for us in terms of questions tonight?
I wrote some hard and some easy questions about EPCOT.
Okay. So we're going to EPCOT for our first round, so that's kind of exciting. And are they like kid questions? Are they more adult questions?
Some are more kids, some are more adult. It's in between.
Okay, so a nice little mix there. Awesome. Well, we're looking forward to that. And if you're brand new to our show, we're going to ask you to come back in and share, like, subscribe, do all of that kind of fun stuff to help get our name out there going. And if you're brand new, what we'll have you do is we'll have you either come on a smartphone, another tab, an iPad, bring up any kind of a web browser. Just go to this site, crowd.live/park. You'll see it streaming along the very bottom. And you can join in and play with us. We'll have you pick a screen name. And what'll end up happening here is the software that we use tabulates everybody on an individual basis. And then if you pick a team that you're playing with or a podcast family or a Disney family from the drop down, we'll calculate that out as well, and we'll have an individual ranking and a team ranking as well. We'll ask you to put your email in there so that we can send you an email on a future show. We only send emails about every other week now. It's really not all that common. We don't sell the address. We don't spam. We don't do any of that stuff. I don't like it. I figure you guys don't either. And so it's really just to come back in and tell you what's coming up next in the Mouse Quiz platform here. So tonight is a kids' night. Holland's going to lead us off in round one. And Derek, what's your thoughts tonight? Anything?
I'm really looking forward to tonight. It's been a while since we've been in the parks, so looking forward to getting back to that. I know my family's all looking forward to taking a tour and seeing what the kids can come up with to stump the adults. So should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, maybe we should have done that tonight. Maybe we should have done a kids versus adults. And I think next time we do a kids night, we'll make those our two teams, right?
Yeah.
And
it'll be the kids and the adults.
Yeah, we'll do a little throwdown there because especially if we do kid-orientated questions, I think that could be fun. Yeah. What do you think, Holland? You think you're going to win?
Yes, I think the kid team will win.
All right.
I don't know. A bunch of us are kids at heart, so, I mean, look at Chad. Anyone with Lightning McQueen in his background can't be too serious. So
that's true, right? I mean, who doesn't like Lightning McQueen in cars? Pixar rocks. So, okay, well, let's go ahead and start this round off. I'm going to come in and share my screen. And if you would like to, you can easily come back in and just use the QR code. If you point your phone at that little black and white squiggly thing, your phone should read it in the camera and then touch the screen, and it'll bring up the site to log in and play with us as well. So Holland says that these questions tonight are kid-friendly, adult-friendly. I thought they were pretty easy with maybe one or two stumpers in there. So let's see how everybody does. I have a feeling everybody's going to do really, really good today as well.
Good.
So let's go ahead and kick this round off.
All right. Good luck, guys.
Good luck, everybody. All right. Well, welcome back, everybody. And how'd you guys do? Well, I mean, you guys both saw the question, so I don't even have anybody on screen who didn't see the question. So this isn't any fun, right?
Well, I will say when I looked through them the first time, I thought they were fair. I mean, I think Holland, the one that got me, and I think it's the same one that got Gina, the Garden Grove one with what was the name of the restaurant for Chippendale? Yeah, that one. Your answers were so close that I had to take a guess. So very nicely done, Holland.
Yeah, very, very great job on these questions tonight, Holly. Or Holland. I'm used to Holly playing with us. So this question number one here was, what country has funnel cakes? 83% of the crowd knew that it was the United States Pavilion, the USA. Love me some funnel cakes at EPCOTs. And then where's the DVC Lounge? 83% of the people knew it was in the Imagination Pavilion.
Mhm.
And I don't know, people might have not known the name of that because it's the Figment ride.
Right.
Our tradition is you ride Figment, you get off, and you hit the DVC Lounge at the end of Figment. That's just the way it goes. And so Jim was saying that you got him on the DVC Lounge question there. So good job there, Holland.
Yeah.
And moving on to the next one, which of these is not a World Showcase Pavilion? So 83% or 96% knew it was Russia. So 4% doesn't know Remy's Ratatouille Adventure is coming over to the France Pavilion here soon.
Any day now, I think.
Or one person. And then the next one was what event takes place in the fall? 96% nailed this one as well with the Food and Wine Festival. Good job.
That one you had to be careful because it says it takes place at EPCOT in the fall. So with the Mickey's Not So Scary does take place in the fall, but it's not at EPCOT. So nicely done on that, Holland.
Thank you.
And then where can you find Donald in a sombrero? 96% again knew it was Mexico. And one vote for Future World. And we've seen Daisy at Future World a couple times and have a picture of her with her up by the entrance. But it wasn't Donald, and he wasn't wearing his sombrero.
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah.
Okay. What ride has orange and green versions? And this was a great question. You got a bunch of people here. Okay. Because there's the orange scent in Soaring on the California version. And then Spaceship Earth can get easily mixed up with Mission Space. So she's really testing you guys to see if you really know your Disney on this one. Because it is Mission Space that has the green and the orange versions. After having been on them both, I am now Team Green. And
Me and my sister and my brother and my dad love to go on orange all the time.
I'm too old.
Yeah. And Caleb here says that I think France and Future World were fat finger questions.
Very possible. And nice alliteration, by the way.
Yeah, there you go, right? Okay, and so where can you find a pyramid? And you can find one in Mexico, and not on the list. You can also find it. The Imagination Pavilion is actually a pyramid. So from the DVC Lounge there at the top of it. So you could have had that as a distractor in there, and it would have been true. So we'd have been given double credit. And then which restaurant lets you dine with Chip and Dale? And Garden Grove. You got 3 people on that one. Garden Escape. You got one on that one. Good job on the distractors here.
Yeah.
And then 82% of the people here knew that it was the Garden Grill. So awesome job there, Holland.
Yep. Nice job.
Thanks.
And where can you talk with a turtle? And it's the Seas with the Finding Nemo attraction. Or not Finding Nemo, but Turtle Talk with Crush.
I still say New York City sewers would have been a possible answer, but only if they're teenagers.
And mutants, right?
Yeah.
So good job on that distractor there. And one person picked the Land, which is next door, but not close enough.
Yep.
And then let's see, which ride lets you design your own ride vehicle? And Test Track does that.
One of my favorites at EPCOT.
Yes. So I told you guys I thought the questions were a little easier tonight, and I think we put the fear of God in people on these kid shows because they were writing some humdingers, but we haven't been to Jacob and Evie yet, but I think they're going to be fairly accessible and approachable as well. Yeah. So let's see how we did tonight in the rankings. So for overall players, Deidre won the round tonight with 10 out of 10 questions. There were a bunch of 10 out of 10s here. So followed by Scar and Jess K, and then Bill M, Caleb, Jennifer, Micah, Addie, Chris, Dustin, Kelsey, Ann, Amy B, Vicky, Sarah, Gina, Moose. Just scroll through them here. And Jacob did pretty well. He's a little slow, probably, but then Tinker Mom, Hammer, Diana Nell, Disney Dad, Caleb, Bone Ray, Evelyn, Lisa, and then Holland, you played your own.
Yeah.
You can't do that. Okay.
No, well, I wonder why you played your own and didn't get them all right. I'm just.
Because I know all the answers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, good deal. So,
Yep.
see what I'm saying? I think Deidre nailed this one. She goes, "Yay, 2021 is looking up." So, way to start everybody off with an awesome 2021, Holland.
Yeah.
Letting them nail some 9 out of 10s and 10 out of 10s on Mouse Quiz. So, thanks so much for joining us for that round, Holland.
Thanks, Holland.
Yep. And then let's see. Let's come back into this and let me come back in. And Derek, do you want to go ahead and warp us over?
We are warped.
Okay. If you're just now joining us, you'll go to crowd.live/animal. And then we'll have you put in a screen name, an email address that we promise not to spam. And if you're playing with the podcast family, you can pick that from the list of drop downs. If not, pick free agent. And it really, truly is that simple. And I'm going to come in and bring the screen share back up. And you should be able to just come back in and click crowd.live/animal, or hold your camera up on the phone and scan the QR code. And then a little pop-up will come up. You can tap that and it'll take you right to the website.
And if you didn't warp over, refresh your browser.
Yep. Just drag down or come in and hit it to tell it to go to that address again. And it should take you right over as well. So Jennifer was saying, great job, Holland. Courtney said, I miss them too. I was slow logging on. Oh, okay.
It happens.
Great way to start off the new year. So, and our friend Aaron Del Prince is watching, and he says, Happy New Year. So, okay, now, for this next round, we have our legendary duo team of Jacob and Evie joining us. So,
Hey. Hi, guys.
Hey, Jacob.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Evie.
How you guys doing tonight? Or today?
Good.
It's not night. I'm used to saying night. Y'all got your flashy Christmas lights on and the holiday caps. And yeah, you guys are just... You guys got it going on, man. You guys are going to be professional streamers before it's all said and done here.
Yeah, well, those are really good questions that round.
Yeah, they were.
Got me on a couple.
They were. They're a little bit tricky, but I think Holland kind of nailed that one.
Yeah.
So what are we talking about with your guys' rounds?
Well, we each kind of
Split it up?
yeah.
Okay.
Which parks?
So I did Animal Kingdom, Jacob.
I did Hollywood Studios.
Ooh.
For my questions, I was kind of aiming for like just kids and adults, everyone together. Not too hard, but not too easy either.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah,
So
fun.
trying to come in at that one as well. And Tony Ann says, you know, a nurse's work is never done. She's working today, but she just popped in to say Happy New Year. And she goes,
Happy
I want
New
you to
Year.
know that Mouse Quiz was a highlight of 2020. So thank you so much, Tony Ann.
Thank you.
Thank you. It was a lot of fun, actually.
Yeah, Deidre's saying you guys are looking pretty festive tonight. And I don't know what it said because it's not timed well, but Gina says, me too, Jacob. So
I think it was missed a couple the last round. So, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So let's come back in then. And now that we've done our pre-show, let me drop this down and have everybody come back in. Crowd.live/animal if you're just now joining us, or scan the QR code. And I think we're ready to kick this round off.
Okay.
So any final words of advice?
Good luck, everyone.
Yeah.
Good luck. Okay,
Good luck,
let's go
guys.
ahead and kick this round off then. We'll be back in just a few minutes. All right. Well, welcome back, everybody. And let's see how do you guys think you did? Well, I can't ask that again because everybody has seen the questions. So,
Well, actually,
Round-
I do have Glenn is here with me. So,
okay.
Glenn, how'd you do on that round?
I got like 7 out of 10.
Okay.
The one about it was like the family member serving you got me. I've never heard of that restaurant.
That one was tricky.
It's one of our favorites. Once we went with our grandma for her birthday, and we were also celebrating Evie's birthday, and they brought out like special chocolate milkshakes. They
Awesome.
were really good.
Cool.
Awesome. So there was a couple one in there. And Gina says I did worse this round. Great questions. And says that first one was a doozy. Great questions. And so, yeah, here you just had to guess but it's not like you put the numbers that far apart. Like, there's a 10-fold increase, I guess, every time, right? So, yeah. But 71% guessed it right. So good job.
Wow, good job, everyone. Yeah.
It's a little higher than I thought. So we have some pretty smart players out there. And
Well, it's not also just the parents, it's the kids too playing this round, right?
Yep. So maybe it's the kids who pulled that one up, right? And then
They're doing the research.
94% knew that Expedition Everest was actually located in Asia.
That's my favorite ride.
Yeah, that one's a
Go on
good
it
one
every
for
time.
sure. Right? And coming back and where do you earn sticker badges for completing activities? 91% knew that was the Wilderness Explorers.
Good job. Good job, everybody.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorites.
Yes.
Actually, that was Russell for Halloween.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I remember
Yep.
that. And then which Animal Kingdom ride says you will get wet, you may get soaked?
Oh, that's a fun ride though.
In the summer.
In the summer, yeah.
In the summer, it's great.
Yeah.
But even then,
January,
it's
not so
getting
much is
more
what you're trying to
dry.
tell me here, Derek?
No, not so much.
Yeah. And then which attraction is found inside the Tree of Life? 97% knew it's tough to be a bug.
Good job, everybody.
Yeah.
Yes, I think you only got one person on that one with
Honestly,
Navi
one
River.
of my favorite parts is like when you're just in the waiting area and you see all like the bug puns of
Oh,
Disney
yeah.
movie.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
One of the bees. I forget what the other ones are, but that's the one I remember the most.
Yeah.
Good job. And then how tall is the Hollywood Tower of Terror? And I'm shocked that more people didn't get this one right
Mhm.
Wow.
because
Well,
it is
it's still surprising that most people went for the right answer. That's pretty good.
yeah, the majority did get it right there, but so I think we might have needed a little bit more variation there.
Yeah.
I don't know. So
Well, I
It's
think
kind of funny how that
180
turned out.
I think 189 is Cinderella Castle, 180 is Epcot, 154 is the Tree of Life.
Ooh.
nice. And
Good
then
job, everyone.
199 and a half is Everest.
Mhm.
So that one I knew. And let's see. Oh, Caleb was saying here with flip flops to change into and a poncho, Cali River Rapids is an enjoyable anytime.
But what's the point of a
Oh,
poncho?
answer.
I mean,
Yeah. And then Deidre was saying she likes the 3D glasses and the It's a Bug's
Oh
Life.
yeah, with like the antennas.
Yes.
Oh, there.
Yep. So, okay, then let's come back in and look at this next question. And which restaurant are you served by family members? The 50s Primetime Cafe. And it's like
one
they're
of
your
our favorites.
cousins or aunts or something like that. Isn't that
Yeah,
the
it's like your aunts and uncles. I think once it was cousins. I don't really remember the cousins as much, but yeah, it's always really fun.
Yeah, it really is because the wait staff plays that. They put on an act with you as well.
Yeah.
Get your
that'd be a lot of fun.
elbows off the table and sit up straight, all that other kind of 50 stuff,
Yeah.
right? Okay, so I think we covered that one as well. And then let's look at this next one. What's the only ride at Walt Disney World to go upside down? And 94% knew that it was Rock and Roller Coaster. So
It's
bonus
all-
question.
Yeah.
How many times does it go upside down?
I think
It's 3.
I think it's
3
3.
times.
wow, I don't think I've ever been able to count it. It goes so fast.
Yeah, you do a barrel roll twice, right?
Mhm.
Whoa.
And then a complete loop once, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And at least one of the barrel rolls is right out of the gate.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Now, is Guardians of the Galaxy going to invert?
That I don't know. I know you're going to be spinning around a lot, so I
Yeah.
doubt that they would spin you and take you upside down.
I wonder, maybe the Tron attraction will have some spins in that? No? No?
Jeremy says,
one.
I've had some pilots on Smuggler's Run that made it feel like it went upside down.
Yeah.
And awesome there. Awesome. So question number 9 here. What's the name of the current quick service restaurant in Toy Story Land? And you got some people with Pizza Planet there. And I'm with Courtney here, who says that I wish they had done a movie inspired Pizza Planet.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
So-
that would have been cool.
Yeah.
But from what I understand, there's a pizza place in Texas that actually has the trademark to the name Pizza Planet.
Really?
And
Oh,
yes,
okay.
they had to license that to
cool.
Disney in the movie. And
Wow.
then I believe that Disneyland had a Pizza Planet for a while, right there by
think they
Space
did.
Mountain. So
Wow.
Gina can correct us on that one as well. So yeah, so much for the Pizza Planet stuff as well. And then my friend Tony here says no inversions
Okay.
on Guardians. And Marianne says she didn't think it did either because Guardians did not show a harness to go upside down with. So
Okay.
that's a good point as well.
Yeah.
So let's come back in and check out question number 10 here. And which of these is not in Galaxy's Edge? And 89% knew that Star Tours was not in Galaxy's Edge,
Mhm.
even though it's really, 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 really close. It's technically not there. But you got 4% with, or 11%, 4 votes with Oga's Cantina. And got it. And Gina was commenting back in here, and she says Disneyland is now home to Pizza Planet, but no arcade.
Okay.
So, okay, that's what I thought. I thought it was right outside of Space Mountain there. So good job, everybody there. Let's see how we did on the individual rankings, and then we'll come over and check out team rankings here. So just to come back in, and Micah nailed this round with 10 out of 10, followed
Wow.
by Faith, Trust, and Pixie Dust. And then Chris, Bill M, Jennifer, Amanda, Diana, and Alana. Scar, Jeremy. You guys got Jeremy on a question here.
Wow.
And he made this comment right up front. He was,
Wow.
let me see. Jeremy came in late and he goes, sorry, I'm late. I'm glad I didn't miss Jacob and Evie's round. And so, yeah, so our buddy Jeremy missed one.
Didn't realize our questions were that much fun to play.
Yes, well, you're
Yeah.
kind of legendary around here for hard questions. So we finally got it dialed in right, I think. And
Get to test your Disney knowledge.
yep. And so
Yes.
we'll just scroll on down through here so everybody can see how they did and ranked. Congratulations to Gina and Pinky, Tinkermom, Bree, Kelsey, ADP, Jess K, Amy B, Caleb, Annette, Vicky, DVC Kid, Addie, T Nina, Dustin Holland, Ann, Hammer, Yay, Bonray, Liz W, Dave, and a 7-year-old Hope. And then down at the bottom it says Riri loves Disney. Looks like she didn't play this round, but they just got carried over from the last one. So awesome job, everybody. Now let's come back in and see how our podcast families are doing to see on the multi-game ranking. And so far, Bill M is winning with 20 out of 20
Wow.
questions.
Good job, Bill.
So it says 20 out of 30, but we haven't got to the other 10 yet. So
Right.
it's but 1650 points, but right behind him, 9 questions away is Micah, followed by Scar, Jennifer, and good job, everybody, on that
Yeah.
one. I'll scroll on down so you guys can all see how you're doing here on the stream. Not going to read everybody, but we can start to come back in and see where you rank on the list. So it looks like we might have had some people. Oh, Jeremy missed a round, and some
Yeah.
people joined him late, so they
Right.
would come back
Yeah.
in and see that there. So that's kind of how that goes. Okay, let's check out the team rankings here, and we'll just look at this round. The Geeks won this round.
Wow.
Followed- yes, with 726 points on average. And the Monorail Tales teams were second. The Free Agents, the Disney Crushers, the Homies, and Team IDVC points, and then the WDW point of view. Let's see how in the overall between both rounds, the Geeks are winning this one.
Wow.
And
Good job,
followed by the
Geeks.
Welcome Homies, and then the Free Agents for the top 3 there.
Nice.
So, Derek, do you want to double the points on this next round?
Already done.
Already done?
Oh.
Okay. Well, that being said and done, thank you, Jacob and Evie, for joining us on this round.
No
and
problem.
Great questions, everybody, as well. Let's come
Glad
back
you
in.
guys like them.
And okay.
Bye.
So-
Bye.
See you
Yep.
soon.
Yep.
Thanks, Jacob and Evie.
Thanks, Jacob and Evie. Okay. Derek and Glenn. So, Glenn, you wrote this round. Tell us about what we're up to here.
We're in Magic Kingdom. Most of them are about rides. I tried to include a few stumpers.
Okay.
If you're really paying attention to the question, you should get them. But if you aren't and you're just going for speed, you might get a few wrong.
Ooh, okay. So it sounds like these could be some of the miscellaneous, all of the above type questions where we get some people. Maybe, maybe not.
Possibly,
According to
right?
Dad.
Probably.
Okay, then. Right. So if you're just now joining us, it will be crowd.live/kingdom. And then we will have you come back in and put a screen name in so that we can show rankings as to how you're doing. If you're playing with a podcast family, be sure to select that from the drop-down list so that we can have a little family-friendly competition between podcast teams. And then as well, if you put your email in, we will send at most one email a week. We don't rent, sell, any of that kind of fun stuff. You can opt out at any time on MailChimp. So that being said and done, let's go ahead and kick this round off for round 3.
All right, guys, make sure if you haven't, I noticed some people haven't moved over, so make sure you hit refresh on your browser. And
Oh, that's right.
yeah,
So refresh on the browser. And then if you're just now joining us as well, let me come back in and put it in this view. You can easily hit that QR code there in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. Just point your smartphone camera at that. It'll bring up a link. Tap the link on your screen and you'll be right there with us. Put all the info in and we'll be good to go. So, Derek, do we look like we got people warped or ready to go?
We got people warped over. I think we're good to go.
Okay, then. Good luck, everybody. We'll be back in just a few minutes.
Good luck, guys.
All right. Well, welcome back, everybody. And we're now coming back into the stream. Let's come back in and see how everybody did.
That was a trickier round today.
I think that was, right?
Mhm.
I think those were good questions, but I think they were a little on the tricky side. So, and so, which of these is not an official mountain? 91% knew Seven Dwarfs Mine Train was not an official Disney mountain. And our buddy Dave says, I did bad, right? And Dieter was saying some of those were tough, Glenn. And oh my gosh, right? Did you see this comment?
Ow.
It was tricky. Jeremy missed too. That is definitely worth a fist bump there. Okay. When we start getting Jeremy to miss some questions as well, and Patricia is saying very tricky, and then Jessica says great questions, Glenn, as well.
Nice job.
Yeah.
And then tough but great questions, Glenn, from Vicky. So Marianne saying no way I beat Jeremy. Well, we'll see on the rankings on that because he's some pretty fast fingers. Okay, and we'll see how the points come out there, Marianne. But let's come in and I think we looked at this one. Let's look at the next question here. So, what game do skeletons play in the Pirates of the Caribbean queue? And it's another really good trivia question here. So, the game of chess. And 56% got that one right.
And usually the pieces are positioned, so it's a stalemate. So no one can move anywhere. That's why they just kept sitting there and turned into skeletons.
Oh, really? Is that how the story goes?
Yeah, that's the story.
Well, I got to give props over here to this 33% that knew it was a checkered board that they were playing.
Yeah.
So they just got the pieces on the game, the game board wrong, but they at least got the board right. And then where is the Casey Jr. splash pad located? 89% knew that that was Storybrooke Circus. So good job to everybody there. And I did not know this one. So what animal occupies a cave on Big Thunder Mountain? I know there's a goat at Disneyland.
It's the first lift, and the goats are on the mountain on the second lift.
Yes, I knew there was goats outside the mountain, but I didn't know about inside the mountain. And it looks like a lot of the crowd, we got some people on that one as well. And so then number 5 is what rank is the highest achievable on Buzz Lightyear? And Galactic Hero here. Which I have still yet to do. I've got to practice that ride more. Watch a few more videos and get a little bit more practice in.
And it also helps when you get stopped. If they stop the ride, that makes it a little bit easier. But yeah, I think they still give out the Galactic Hero stickers if you get $9.99, $9.99.
They used to be pins.
Okay. And Vicky says, I knew Galactic Hero. I'm so proud. But did you get Galactic Hero, Vicky? That's the question, right? And then what are the ride vehicles in Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh? 92% knew that was Honey Pots. So good job, everybody there. And then which ride has an indoor play area inside its queue? And this is the only one that I've ever known of. And it is Dumbo at Magic Kingdom.
And for all the parents that have ever stood outside in that original Dumbo line, it is the best play area ever. Because it used to be outside with umbrellas.
Yeah. I remember when they redid that and they put the little pagers in there saying, hey, quit playing. It's time to move on back. And so, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm disappointing you here, Alicia, that I am not a Galactic Hero as of yet. I got like 970 something thousand. I was like 1 or 2 hits away. And Patricia does say that there are stickers now on Galactic Hero. So that is so much fun. I am looking forward to doing that one. And what illusion is used in the ballroom scene throughout the Haunted Mansion?
Yeah.
I had one of the none of the above as a distractor because usually I know when there's either an all of the above or none of the above, it usually gets clicked.
So you got 39% of the people here, but it is.
Yeah, Pepper's Ghost is where it's the light actually shows on a piece of glass, which is how they look transparent. So that's the Pepper's Ghost technique.
Yep. And so pretty much every Haunted Mansion content, interview, story, whatever talks about Pepper's Ghost. So I'm kind of shocked that one was. I think you got him more on the none of the above part in our pre-show comment on that. And so what attraction has the shortest ride time? 66% knew it was Barnstormers, and Carousel of Progress is actually pretty long because you're going throughout that whole theater as it
I think it's
rotates.
the longest at Disney World.
Yeah,
In the
I
Magic
think
Kingdom anyway.
I think so. And Peter Pan's short, but it's not like Barnstormer, which is 30 seconds and you're on and you're off.
hmm
Right. And I think that's the actual same roller coaster as Gadgets Go Coaster over in Disney World. And Patricia was saying, nice distractor.
No.
That you got her on that one. And good work, Glenn. And Gina was saying, this got me. I thought it was the shortest queue time.
Oh.
So Mad Tea Party or Carousel of Progress.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Barnstormer usually is pretty much walk on every time I've done that. But
Not us. I usually wait 20, 30 minutes when we've had to go in the summers.
I remember once I was like 5 and we had to wait like 15.
So
got it. And Marianne says, it's a stop on the Marianne nap time. Carousel lasts 20 minutes. And Bill points out Carousel of Project is really a whole century long if you go by the story. And so Gina was saying Holland was looking at the shortest wait time too. So, but it actually says the shortest ride time.
hmm
Okay. And Jacob and Evie say, what illusion? And
yeah. No, they're ghosts. Yeah.
they are ghosts. Yeah, that's true. That's true, right? Okay, final question here of the night. So I thought this one was a great question. So did we get it right? Because only 8% nailed it.
The first law of the jungle is don't be a zebra. It's at least, I haven't heard it the last time I rode, but it's at least an old Jungle Cruise line when they're talking about the lions and the zebra. The first law of the jungle is don't be a zebra.
Okay. So, and I guess the others are jokes in there. Always trade 2 heads for 1, or
that's Trader Sam's. We'll trade 2 of his heads for 1 of yours.
Okay.
And got to stay away from Ginger, the crocodile, because she snaps. And the low man on the totem pole is, the reference to the rhinoceros one.
Yep. So, okay. And Marianne was saying that this one is the one that she missed, was the zebra one. Well, it looks like a lot of people got this one wrong, Marianne. Yeah. So this is going to be an interesting round to come back in and start to see. I don't know, Derek, did we leave them seeing that the final scores on their phones?
I don't know.
Okay, because they seem to know who, somebody, they beat Jeremy. But Marianne was saying she beat Jeremy this time, but actually she didn't. It was just like I projected. So congratulations to Micah, Jeremy, Amy B, and Mary Ann. And Micah nailed 10 out of 10 on that one. And then Jeremy got 8 out of 10, Amy 8 out of 10, and Mary Ann 9 out of 10. So we'll just scroll through the list here because we don't know if you're seeing the whole list on your phones or not. So we'll go through and let everybody start to see how they're doing. And a lot of great, 7 out of 10 that round was still pretty good if you ask me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. 7 and 8 out of 10, you did a nice job this round.
Yeah, because these were some hard ones. And man, we really went down to most of the people got at least 6 right.
Mm-hmm.
We're starting to come on down into the bottom here as well. So, okay. Well, congratulations, everybody, to those. Let's see how we did on the multiplayer ranking. Who do we think is going to win the overall game tonight?
I have no idea. Based on this last round, I have no idea.
I'm thinking Micah is. I'm thinking Jeremy got shut out from missing around is what I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm.
So let's come back in and click the button and see. Congratulations to Micah, Deidre, and Bill M for the top 3 players of the night. And it's interesting. Micah missed 1 question someplace tonight, and then Deidre missed 3, and Bill did got caught by 2 of them. So, but we'll come back in and scroll down, and so everybody can see how they did overall. And what do you guys think for overall teams tonight?
I'm thinking probably the Geeks.
Thinking the Geeks are going to take it, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And so Marianne was saying here, well, first off, Jeremy says, good job, Glenn, I've obviously not been listening very well to my skippers. And Marianne says, darn, because she thought she had Jeremy here foiled again. And Vicky says, it's all about the speed. And Marianne says, I'm wearing my glasses so I can read faster. And woohoo to Micah, Deidre, and Bill M as well.
Nice job.
And Deidre says her best finish ever. So congratulations to that. Hopefully that's an indicator of your guys' 2021 that you're doing really, really well tonight. Now let's come back in and take a look at our team rankings. And on this particular rounds, the Geeks took it again, followed by the Welcome Homies and that's the overall because I left multi on. So it did go multi-game, Geeks, Homies, Monorail Trail, followed by Free Agents, then Mighty VC Points, then the WW Point of View, and the Crushers. And I know Tony Ann was not playing tonight, so we'll have to let her know that the Crushers did not show up, and they were not in full force tonight as well. But Nina says that she actually missed the first round as well. So that happens, right?
Yeah.
But just unchecking that, the Geeks still won this round, followed by the Monorail Tail teams and the Welcome Homies as well. So that is pretty much all we've got for our show tonight. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. We will be back next Friday night at 9 p.m. And I do know we're going to have a Disney movie round coming up from my friend Tony, who is watching tonight. So hopefully he comes back in and does some
that'll be fun.
Some movie stuff, and we might even have a little bit of something extra special on that night as well. So that's as much as I know, everybody. Mouse Quiz is a player-supported platform, so we don't have sponsors on this game. I just didn't think it was appropriate for a community service event that we're doing here in COVID. So if you enjoy our content and you want to see more of it, patreon.com/MightyVCPoints. It does cost quite a bit for this software to put this on. We estimate around $40, $50 a show. So anything you can do to help, that would be great. If your family is out of work or struck by COVID or something along those lines, please play for free and don't worry about this at all. But if you are a regular player, you like this, you want to keep the platform going, we'd greatly appreciate some support here as well. Other thing is, if you want to support the show, you can go over to dvcswag.com. And I think you saw Holland wearing a Mouse Quiz shirt. There's all kinds of cool resort shirts there as well over at DVC Swag, and some podcast logos and things along those lines as well. So anything you can do to support us out, we would love to have that happen. And then as well, if you'd like to co-host with us and write some questions or play on screen with us, we are always looking for quiz writers, and you can contact Gina Grotsky on Facebook or send me an email at mydvcpoints@gmail.com. We are continually looking for people to come in and help write shows and co-host them and do the live stuff as well. It does take, what did we figure, about 40 hours a show?
40 hours a week, yeah.
Of labor to put on a 1 hour show to get all the questions written, uploaded, grammar corrected, double checked and verified, and all the promotional stuff on the back end. So we're always looking for help. If you'd love to help, we'd love to have you on the team. Thanks so much for joining in. Hopefully you guys have a happy new year, and we will be back next Friday night. So
Happy New Year,
good night,
guys.
everybody.
Bye.